48 Test wickets, great leg spinner. So I think what he did with the sort of modern game was he changed the way that he thought about not only with his bowling but also with his captaincy. And a lot of this sort of day and age cricketer have actually taken a lot out of what Richie Benaud has done.
Yeah, I remember him in 2005 when we lost the Ashes series. That was my first Ashes tour, and I was so shattered. I was so upset that I hadn't scored as many runs as I would like, and the team lost. I remember Richie saying, it was an unbelievable series, and he was so proud of the way both teams played. Obviously wanted Australia to win, but he made it very clear to me that wasn't the be-all and end-all. It was more about the way the game was played. It was fantastic for cricket, exciting cricket, and that opened my eyes to, to how sport should be played.
He was a superb captain, didn't lose a series. I think he invented the habit of people rushing up to congratulate their colleagues on taking a good catch or getting a good wicket. And of course, he was a consummate commentator, professional in every way. And one of the things that struck me about him is that, unlike most of us, he really entered the popular culture. You would see all these Richie Benaud lookalikes at the cricket. Not many commentators, or indeed players, have achieved that kind of fame.
If I can use a French word, there was no bullshit about Richie. I mean, what you saw was what you got. He was not concerned with projecting some image of himself or boasting about his knowledge. He was simply doing a job of looking at a game of cricket, analysing it, and not just describing it, he's hit a four, but analysing the flow of the game as well. And so I think we liked him for a combination of his unrivaled capacity and his personality.
Well, he was patron of ours for something like 12 and a half years. He was both the guiding hand, the invisible hand. His contribution was more than just as a figurehead, particularly when it came to the creation of the World Series Cricket Gallery. Richie, who used to be Kerry Packer's sports consultant during those days of launching World Series cricket, he was able to give us wonderful advice and was able to allay some of the disputes as to, from the point of view of people's different memories of the time, and so invaluable in that respect.
Richie was a force of nature. He was a cricketer. He was the Australian captain. He was a journalist. He was an author. He was a broadcaster. He was a father. He was a husband. He was a great friend. He was a leader. He was a pillar of society. He did all those things and did it all with elan and dash. He had his own way of dressing, the Richie Benaud coat. He did ads before most sportsmen even knew what they were, when he was doing the Brule cream and the shaving cream commercials in the 60s.
Men on the go, like Richie Benaud, use Smithix. Richie relies on his favourite chocolate-flavoured tonic food, Milo.
Hi there. Just enjoying some ice Milo.
He was that far ahead of everybody in just about every facet of life that when you looked at him and you just analysed him that little bit, scratched the surface, you just realised how smart he was.
He was a great influencer and mentor to so many cricketers, and for that matter, to administrators. Richie Benaud was a true legend of the game and someone that will never be forgotten. Our thoughts and prayers go to Daphne and all of the Benaud family at this sad time.